See, every game is a new day, Pete.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. Welcome, everyone, to NBA. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
Well, we're already seen the effort on the part of MP and his teammates to beat the best of the best. The results haven't been there yet, but MP is confident in their mission. They'll have another chance here tonight.
So here's the Clippers starting group. They've got Duren, Green out there with George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Walsh in at the three, small forward. And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. MP sure knows how to set the stage, BA.
Oh, yeah, sounds like it's going to be a real page-turner, Allie. Here's Walsh. The Spurs making their last shot. George outside, lets it go from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And just over a minute played here to start the game. There's the steal. Here's Walsh. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Duren. 6 to shoot. Here's George. Leonard for three. Doncic grabs the miss. Wembanyama against Duren. The Clippers grab the miss. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Here's Walsh. And here's Green from the arc. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor, and it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. They trail by 1. Pass to Walsh. Junior against Leonard. Outside, Green. And he drives in. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Junior passes to Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Duren. Duren, the screen. And here's Green from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
So it's the Clippers now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Launches it. Another miss by Green. Spurs lead by 5. Castle for 3. Duren with a rebound.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to George. Here's Walsh. Hits the trifecta.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Back to Junior. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Spurs. He feels good about their chances if they can prevent Kawhi Leonard from taking over. We're talking about a first ballot Hall of Famer who can score from all 3 levels and can take your best scorer out of the game. I asked him, so what's the plan? He said, survive.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And he comes up with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Leonard outside. Outside, Green. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
And here's Doncic outside. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Outside, Green. Duren, the screen. 3-pointer. Back to Leonard. There's the triple. He buries it from 3.
Now, Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
Here's Castle. Oh, hey! How about that? Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Leonard. Doncic with a block.
Boy, Luka has decided he wants to become a more complete defensive player. How about choice on the pipes?
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Jerome's checked in. Now here's Duren. No points so far. Back to Jerome. Duren with a screen on Green. Down low. It's stolen by Warren. Back come the Spurs in transition. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here's Jerome. Leonard finds Duren. Here's Jerome. Another shot. And Duren lays it in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside for Green. Doncic on the wing. And they doubled up Doncic. And here's Green from the arc. Jerome grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 5. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point. And it's Green with the ball for... the Clippers. They've got Junior. He's out there with Wembanyama. And it's Warren in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Servetus. And that comes off the assist by Green. Servetus has got his first 2 points of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now here's Zubac. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Now here is Junior. He's covered closely. Servetus with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Takes a three. San Antonio with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Warren finds Junior. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Junior. On the wing, Richardson. Pass to Junior. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
Clippers trail by 7. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
George passes to Servetus. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Shooting for LA. Servetus.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. San Antonio leading by 5. Pass to Castle. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. No one covering.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Servetus misses.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And the dunk by Junior.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Zubac. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Warren. It's 2-on-1. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
It's rebounded by Zubac. Clippers trail by 9. Oh, stolen by Junior. And he's going for the lob. Going up top. It's Wembanyama.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Servetus, covered by Junior. Pass to Zubac. And here's George. Nails it from 3.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Junior. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Duren, he's checked in for the Clippers. Walsh comes in for Servetus. Pass to Walsh. George outside. Now Green, covered by Wembanyama. Fires from deep. And it's Richardson with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against the Thunder was outstanding. He had 36 points and really stuffed the stat sheet. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Here's Jerome. The Spurs making their last shot. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Spurs. Warren's got 4 rebounds now.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
On target from range.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Outside, Green. They need this. San Antonio with a rebound.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. For San Antonio, Luka Doncic comes in for Warren, and Fox is subbed in for Richardson. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. George comes in for Jerome, and De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Here's Duren. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
What hops from Green, going up high and taking it right to the hoop.
Doncic passes to Fox. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And both free throws good for Fox.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor, a fun player to watch.
Now here's Green. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Spurs. Spurs lead by 18. Pass to Junior. Fox outside. Here's Castle. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Green's checked in for San Antonio. And the Clippers making a change here as well. George is checked in. Wembanyama, screen on George. Junior passes to Wembanyama. Banked it in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to Walsh. Now here's Leonard, covered by Junior. Leonard, not going to go that time. Great D that time from Junior. Well, the Spurs shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Green finds Doncic. And here's Junior outside. Sinks it from distance. Junior's got 14 points.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Walsh. Now here's Duren. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Junior. Leonard gets the bucket. Leonard's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Now, the mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
And it's Fox missing. And it's Leonard with the ball for Los Angeles. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And this is probably a game they've been looking forward to since these guys bounced them from the playoffs last year.
George's shot is off.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
So it's the Clippers now, following the bucket by the Spurs. George, a screen on Fox. George with it, yet to see a basket. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Pass to Junior. Here's Green. Junior with it. George defending. The 3 from Wembanyama. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown, and quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
It's George on the wing. Leonard up top. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian, and it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career, but boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
Walker, he's checked in for George.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Monday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
In that game against the Grizzlies, it's the 8th time they'll take the court in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
Now here's George. Still no points. Walker with it. Green picks him up. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Spurs out in front, running away with this one. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court.
The Suns aren't at full power right now. It's a bummer when guys like D-Book can't go. It impacts the heart and soul of this team and certainly impacts the scoring column.
Plus, Book can run that offense.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Spurs.
You know, on the ball.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away.
And with the second. Checked in for Green. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jerome's checked in for Green. Pass to Doncic. The shot. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Kawhi Leonard out there with Jalen Duran. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Walsh in at the 3 spot. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Wembanyama, good. And the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Pass to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Doncic has got 6.
That last 3 got under Luka's skin, and he decided to respond.
George against Murray. Rejected by Junior. Here's Castle. He's got 12. And stolen by Leonard. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Picked by Murray. And here's Junior outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Leonard. Rejected by Junior. Walsh. No good with the triple.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Junior throws it down.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Pass to Walsh. And here's George. Duran the screen. The 3. Nice shot by George. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's the pick. Castle for 3. The shot misses.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Rejected by Junior. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Junior. And the Spurs with some changes. Warren's checked in for Wembanyama, and Fox is subbed in for Murray. Junior against Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Duran the screen. Lets it fly from 18. Jump shot is good that time. Leonard's got 17.
But Kawhi Leonard right now is cooking, folks. This guy has got a rhythm, and you better watch out.
Three-pointer, Fox. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Junior's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
George, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now Duran. 6 points for him. Now here's George. Back to Duran. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jerome. George for 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
They set a pick. Castle for 3. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Kicks it to George. The three-pointer off the mark. The Spurs have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Castle. He's got 12. Misses the 3. Got a piece of it. Here's Junior. Here he goes. And the dunk by Junior.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
George with it. Now guarded by Junior. Yep, that one goes. George has got 6. The Spurs have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Here's Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, BA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
George for 3. Connects from downtown. George has got 9 points now in the second half.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Pass to Jerome. George, a screen on Richardson. George with it. 3-pointer. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Junior passes to Warren. Warren sets a screen. And here's Junior outside. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Challenging this D with the 3-ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Pass to Walsh. George against Fox. Walsh can't get it to go. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Spins. George against Fox. Zubac passes to George. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Offline with a 3.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Junior. And George with some nice D. The Clippers shooting the ball at 43% from the field. A quick shot there. It's off target. San Antonio's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
There's a minute 47 left in the third. George scanning the floor. Lets it fly. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got his 6th rebound on the night. Going inside, and the dunk by Junior.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. George outside, fires for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Doncic has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
He was all alone on that one. Doncic has got 11 points.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
George passes to Jerome. George outside, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the refs attention. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. They didn't.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.